I hope there's no security problem around here.
Dun, 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 dun.
I hope there's no security problem around here.
Dun, 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 dun.
I hope there's no security problem around here.
Why, hello there. So, this is official seat of divine foresight. If this, lady still, all the lady dons.
I've been looking forward. You have. I heard. Thank you. The specifics, however, I could hardly happen to leave your contact details.
that mean? It's just a picture. Are we supposed to meet someone there? It's like one of those
That's enough of...
Dun 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 dun.
Hurry up, Chingcha. We'll be fossils by the time you're finished.
I heard there was a disaster in the Divination Commission's delve? I'm surprised you're in the mood to play right now, Qingque.
Even if the sky was gonna collapse on the Divination Commission, the Master Diviner would be there to hold it up. What she lacks in height... Anyway, I didn't come here just to play. She ordered me to wait here. It's the place in the photo, all right. Is this a... Isn't this hand a problem? I have the worst luck. Oh, hi there! I can tell just by looking at you that you're the Divination Commission's guests. I know, I'm sorry. I was going to wait for you by the statue, but... Ah! Triplet! But folks from the Realm Keeping Commission descended on the area. It's too loud over there now. Pass! Pass! So I thought to myself, wouldn't it be better to meet somewhere quieter? Four of a kind! And wouldn't that be more fun, too? Better to show you the real Exalting Sanctum and introduce you to a true Xianzhou pastime, Celestial Jade. Aha! Victory! Now that my wish has been fulfilled, there's nothing holding us back. Follow me, honored guests. I must apologize for your long wait, honored guests.
It wasn't too long. Seeing your enthusiasm for this Celestial Jade game has stoked my curiosity.
I'm glad to hear it. You clearly have excellent taste. If you're interested, I can show you how to play. It's great fun.
Sure.
Mr. Yang, is this really the best time? Ah, look. Is that a...
It's an ancient tree. We call it the Ambrosial Arbor. It was once the Xianzhou Lafu's prized treasure.
I didn't know the Skyfaring Commission were history buffs. Not bad. Younger generations usually don't know much about it. It's said that the Ambrosial Arbor is an ancient remnant from when the Xianzhou roamed the ether. From a distance, it looks like half a tree stump. But according to records of the early nation, in its prime, it wound into the heavens and from it celestial bodies hung. Meaning?
It means the tree was as tall as the sky and stars hung from its branches.
So, how big was it? Bigger than the Express? Bigger than Herta's space station? No, that can't be right. Stars hung from its branches. Then, how did it fit in the Xianzhou? Those are metaphors. You shouldn't take poetry so literally. Anyway, it's just a legend. I see this view every day on my way to work. I'm kind of bored of it. Let's go.
Cultured people
Come on,
love...
draw already.
Need your extractor cleaned or your
We're
start?
almost there, everyone. Stay close. Just a heads up, please don't go running off once we're inside. You may be the Master Diviner's guests, but she hates people who don't abide by rules and regulations. Oh, and people who ask too many questions, not to mention... Please, don't push her buttons.
Weird.
Don't mess with me. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Let's rock! Nap time.
A sharp scythe needs target. What a headache.
This song's for you.
Turn it up!
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it! Keep up!
Naughty child. Nap time.
Who's next?
So strange. let me guess. The gate isn't working. I don't understand. Hey! Are you really from the Divination Commission? No way. She's already demoted me to managing the repository. What else does she want from me? There's no need to panic, okay? This isn't the only entrance into the Divination Commission. I know an emergency access. Here it is. You seem familiar. Is this where you come to avoid doing work? You're pretty sharp. Ugh, the Stellaron corrosion. What's going on? Great. This gate won't open either. We've kept the Master Diviner waiting. No doubt she'll blame unreliable Qingche for messing up. I knew I'd offended that.
Miss Qingche, if you don't mind, may I take a look?
Huh? Oh, let me show you. This thing is... Wow, you're amazing, Mr. Yang. You handled that well for an outsider. I officially hand over the... Anyone here surprised? Anyone?
Here comes trouble.
Can't we run around to them for a change?
Pretty good crowd
Free
today.
from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
This song's for you. Keep up!
Naughty child.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
Time for a shot. Nap time.
I'm on guard.
What a headache.
This is the Matrix of Prescience, a large-scale Jade Abacus calculation terminal. It's the pride and joy of the Divination Commission.
We've heard the term Jade Abacus a few times now.
A Jade Abacus is just... That's a good question, Mr. Yang. The book, Glimpses into the Beyond, describes it as just like engraving a seal. The craftsmen of the Xianzhou Artisanship Commission carve faint symbols into pieces of jade and then insert them into machines to get them to operate according to a certain intention. Some jade abacuses are small enough to fit inside bracelets and jewelry. We put the bigger ones into instruments of calculation, so we can simulate the future and learn from the past. Take the Matrix of Prescience here as an example. As long as sufficient information is provided, it can answer questions on anything, from the evolution of natural phenomena to the metabolism of living things. They say the theory behind the symbols was handed down by Noose, the Wisdom Walker. The principles are so profound that in the Divination Commission, only the Master Diviner truly understands them. seems like it, but Jade Abacus does sound a lot better. Besides, ordinary computers don't have cool backstories. Technology handed down from Noose. Huh. Even in Madame Herta's space station, I never saw anything related to Noose. Anyway, don't dwell on names. As long as the machine works, what does it matter whether it's a Jade Abacus or a computer? Just like today, would it have mattered if Baichue had brought you here instead of Qingchue? It makes no difference at all. We're almost at the Matrix of Prescience core. The Master Diviner should be waiting.
Diviner Fu, how are things progressing?
We're fluctuating between the heaven and thunder trigrams. A step forward bridges no distance hence.
And for those who don't speak Fushen?
It's an utter disaster. How's that for a Divination Commission fortune? The Matrix of Prescience has stopped operating, and the symbols have dimmed. There are Stellaron spirits wreaking havoc inside the Commission, and the Cloud Knights are struggling to protect civilians. I want to restore the Matrix of Prescience, but I have no forces available. And on top of all of that, General, we still have to deal with the Stellaron Hunter you handed to us. If that's not an utter disaster, then I don't know what is.
But you're Fushen, the seer, the boundless, omniscient. Bringing luck and avoiding misfortune is your strong suit, isn't it?
You don't need to flatter me, General. It's natural for fortune to fluctuate. There's no escaping it. The Divination Commission simply does its best to uncover the good and the bad and then make the right decisions. We have no magical means to turn the tide.
And that is precisely why we need you in charge. When it comes to handling clairvoyant Stellaron hunters, who better than Fushen the Seer? As for reinforcements, you didn't think I'd be unprepared, did you? Look, help has just arrived.
Master Diviner, I brought you the guests. Though, it wasn't your order I received. So, General, even guests are on the payroll these days?
Well, since they're here already, I may as well make use of them.
Entering the Matrix of Prescience without my permission is a breach of protocol. Would be an ungracious thing to say in the present circumstances. I admit I'm pleasantly surprised to see you here. Qingchue is often unreliable, but she comes through for us when the need arises. It's nice to have people I can entrust with difficult matters. I'm not like the General, and you don't even belong to my commission. I certainly won't be bossing you around. No need for the formalities. We heard what the General said. If you need something from us, just say the word. Very well, then I'll keep this brief. Yes, but Yun Qingchue will accompany you. Psst. The universe. Good enough. Let me see. This is the temporal terminal. Observes the potential of the temporal plane. They say this terminal is designed to retrieve information. information related to time. That should do it. What? You just the more complex. If it's so simple. Me. This must be the Karma Terminal. They say this terminal is designed to establish the causal relationships between objects. Done. Next. What the heck is We're here by order of the Master Diviner to restart the Matrix of Prescience. Friends, not foes.
Passage prohibited.
March, you should join the Divination Commission. Quick, do something!
Great. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Time for a shot. Ready to jam. Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
I'm on guard.
I'll end your misery. Who's next? I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. A sharp scythe needs targets.
Let me guess. Time, karma. I bet the next terminal is energy related. Darn, the spatial terminal. They say this terminal is designed to retrieve information related to space. You probably could have guessed that. We did it. All 3 terminals activated. Let's go back to the core and report to the Master Diviner. Well done, all of you. I can sense the Matrix of Prescience symbols re-illuminating. Now, to interrogate Kafka. Those of you in the Corps may feel a few... Are you ready?
Is this really necessary? I said I'd cooperate with you.
I have no interest in the words of wanted criminals. So, say what you will. I'm here to witness the Divination Commission has ways of extracting the truth, and they're far more effective than a conversation.
Then please, Master Diviner.
That's why you're here? All for that?
Well, not what you were expecting.
I can't believe it. But the Matrix of Prescience cannot be wrong. Kafka has nothing to do with the Stellaron, but you. It's you. Absurd. I'd never have thought it. Ask her yourself. Take as long as you wish. I must report this to the General immediately. Please excuse me.
You go ask her. I know you still have many questions for Kafka yourself.
Hi. You haven't changed a bit. I'm sorry you have to see me in such a sorry state. Fine, if you prefer. Not friends. I didn't talk to you on the train because I knew you and I would get to talk alone here. Worth waiting for, don't you think? You seem to have a lot to ask me. Elio said he foresaw 3 questions, but they would be the same in it. Since you asked one of the 3 questions, it means everything is going smoothly. Our Cienjo Stellaron problem is not directly linked to us. But if you look at it from Elio's perspective, you can't say the Stellaron hunters are completely innocent. We foresaw all this long ago, but chose to remain indifferent until the time was right for us to get involved. Diviner Fu was surprised because she discovered 3 truths. 1, the Stellaron hunters are not enemies of the Cienjo. You know this now, though you refuse to believe it. 2, someone else brought the Stellaron into the Cienjo and activated it. A result of both internal unrest and external aggression. Traitors on the Luofu and enemies from outside want to overthrow the Cienjo. The Master Diviner is in a hurry to find the General, presumably to inform him of this fact. However, that's all the Master Diviner knows, because Elio withheld key pieces of information from me. He foresaw the Divination Commission using the Matrix of Prescience against me. To guard against setbacks, he ensured that I knew only what he wanted the Cienjo Alliance to know in this moment. As for number 3, even in their wildest dreams, the Cienjo Alliance could never have guessed it. If the Stellaron hunters aren't the cause of all this, then why are Blady and I even here? We're here for you. Sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? It's no wonder Fu Shen doesn't believe it either. But the Matrix of Prescience doesn't lie. The answer is just that bizarre. The Stellaron hunters appearing here, Blady getting arrested, me being lured to the Matrix of Prescience. It was all to bring you, the Astral Express crew, to the Cienjo. In the future that Elio chose, the power of the hunt is indispensable. And that's why the Astral Express crew had to come to the Luofu and achieve something important for the Cienjo. You had to establish a connection with the Alliance. And that's why I had to trick you into coming here. I needed you to meet the Luofu's general in person and to help him resolve the Stellaron crisis. I needed the Alliance to owe you a favor. That way, in the future, at the most critical moment, the Cienjo will offer you their help. What do you think? Surprised? The notorious Stellaron hunters did all that just to make you a hero of the Cienjo? Quite the plot twist, don't you think? Like I said, Elio withheld key pieces of information from me. The future holds endless possibilities. Knowing the right thing at the wrong time could spoil all our hard work. About the future. In the best and the worst cases, you will eventually have to face Nanook, the destruction. And when that time comes, you will need all the help you can get. It will be a brutal struggle of eonic proportions. Proportions that neither you, nor I, nor the Astral, even eons can.
Hey, Luocha. You didn't finish telling us about the propagation. Keep going, it's interesting. So, neons can die, huh? Weird. I thought they were invincible.
There is no true invincibility or immortality in the world. Such exaggerations are born of the perspectives of ordinary beings. Nonetheless, ordinary beings could not have orchestrated the fall of the propagation. That eon was slain at the hands of another eon.
I don't understand. They're all eons. Why do they want to fight?
Are you really from the Cienjo? Other eons aside, surely you must know the story of Lan and Yaosha.
Of course I know. Well, I know a little. My mom made me practice with swords all day. I didn't really go to school.
In that case, let's just change the subject. If you don't know about the feud between the Hunt and the Abundance, I'm afraid there's just too much to explain.
Fine. How's this for a subject? What's in the box?
Oh, this one? It's a casket, more commonly known as a coffin. It's for containing the remains of the deceased.
The deceased? Aren't you a merchant?
Yes, indeed. This is just part of my job. I was asked to deliver this coffin to the Cienjo. I'd quite forgotten. For long-life species, death is probably a distant concept.
Nope. The Cloud Knights spend a lot of time on the battlefield. Death is a common occurrence. It's just, we don't put bodies in boxes? Coffins. In the Xianzhou, people, the Foxians, as for the my mom calls the Videodora long scions. When I was young, she told me stories. What do you know? Silent but deadly speaks.
Your mother is right. The Videodora are long scions. They are descendants of the Eon of Permanence. That was why some, but not all, could turn into dragons. The power was a rare inheritance.
I've heard the story of Long the Permanence and their descendants. Many myths and legends praise the Eon, but for some reason, the Eon... Every life has its limit. Even the Eons are not truly immortal, and will eventually reach the end of their lives.
Let me ask you one more question. Do you know the person in the coffin? Friend?
No.
So, a sweetheart?
Miss, whatever gave you that impression? The individual in the coffin... Let's leave it at that, shall we? I think we've all...
Was that the wind? You could be good firewood.
I've no interest in conflict.
Want to see what I can do? Don't your hands hurt? Let me through. Dodge this!
Fighting is meaningless.
Bloom.
You're the best. Want to see what I can do? Don't your hands hurt?
I've no interest in conflict.
Let me through. Dodge this!
Mara struck.
It looks like someone's hurt.
Wait. Let's think before we act.
Silent but deadly. Locha, let's charge in together. If we take them out quickly, we can rescue the girl.
What happened to us?
I've only got to...
Enough. Let's go. The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
You! Eternal state.
Dead return!
Nothing major.
Take this! Shape of Rise Phoenix! Dodge this!
Miss, are you okay?
What do
you think?
Sorry, I didn't see any blood, so I thought you were okay. You're a puppet.
My motor is broken. I can't move. Are you
Locha, silent but deadly. I'm afraid we have to delay things again. This lady is one of the judges of the Ten Lords Commission. As a Cloud Knight, I must prioritize her orders. I'm sorry. If I'd known, I wouldn't have got you to come with me. You'd probably be there by now if you'd gone by yourself.
I happen to have some medical knowledge. Perhaps I can treat the young lady's injuries?
Well, it's just... she's a puppet. I think we should just take her to the Realm Keeping Commission.
Don't worry, Miss Sushang. Leave it to me. You might get an aching or numbing sensation, but it shouldn't be too painful. Do you think you can hold still?
It won't work. My body is mechanical, not flesh and blood.
Be it mechanical or organic, we're still dealing with composite substances. I just hope you'll tolerate my methods.
Curious.
How... what kind of medical knowledge is this?
Abundance.
Very good. We, no longer need to return to the Realm Keeping Commission. The mission continues. As a judge in the employ of the Ten Lords Commission, I am forbidden from interfering in the affairs of outsiders. However, seeing as you came to my aid, a word of advice. Leave as soon as possible. I came to address the root of our crisis by arresting a fugitive, a Stellaron hunter. This villain possesses exceptional swordsmanship and wields a divine weapon. They are extremely dangerous. If it hadn't been for a strange accident, my wake span might have been cut short.
Strange accident?
Come with me. I've never seen anything like it.
You know, even eons can be killed. I just want to tell stories from the past. Stories about eons that have fallen. Lon the Permanence, Drilla the Beauty. These names were once known all over. Currently, there are 3 ways an eon can perish. 1. Paths with 2. In a war, so the Xianzhou too are engaged. As far as I know, the predecessors of the Alliance were the Elixir Seekers. But immortality turned out to be a curse for the Xianzhou. That's when the hunt appeared. What do you think? They're the kind of stories that folks on the straight and narrow would never tell you. Hold on. It's begun. Let's go, Blady. 2 more places to visit.
Did Kafka escape? How are we gonna explain this?
If what she said is true, we won't have to explain anything.
Hey, did she brainwash you? Wasn't the...
Such extraordinary energy.
Mr. Yang... Unless Kafka deceived the Matrix of Prescience.
Stay calm, Diviner Fu. The Matrix of Prescience does not lie. I agree there is a hostile external force at work on the Luofu. The Stellaron didn't appear out of thin air. Kafka's revelations confirm my suspicion. The moment the planter of the Stellaron revealed themselves. The Xianzhou has the blessing of the Rainbow Arbiter, and only another Eon Emanator would be capable of sneaking onto this ship without my knowing. We are dealing with the Stellaron corrosion continues to flood into the ship. The Stellaron hunters aren't the ones behind. Nevertheless, Lady Fu, your intel means the puzzle is more complete than it was before. These Stellaron hunters are a captivating group.
General, we must retain...
It's the Stellaron. No...
Every crisis is a turning point. Am I coming up with a plan again?
Of course. I'm sure you have a countermeasure at the...
From my perspective, convening the Cloud Knight...
As ever, the Master Diviner's Omniscia provides for the fastest solution. However...
General?
Well?
You're a scoundrel.
Pulling up the grass requires removing the roots. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus have chosen to make their move now. Which...
You've been sitting on that this whole time?
Please, Lady Fu. I still have forces to deploy. We were in need of extra hands, and the Stellaron hunters were kind enough to bring us together with the Astral Express. How could I look the other way?
That massive tree... It's my fault. Please, you... Do I need...
Violate as such, Lady Fu.
Under...
You've been...
You've never given...
As for... Lady Fu will deploy... This is no order, honored guests.
You've never really seen us as outsiders, huh?
Miss Tingyun.
Oh, of course.
A step forward bridges the ambrosial. I had long... Pursuing Koth. From the alchemy to make matters. He really... Starskiff.
101010.
I still have important tasks. No, my omniscience. Are...
Well said.
Huh? Look at all the people gathered here. Not a good day for commuting on the LaFu. The Artisanship Commission Delve should have suspended operations after the Stellaron corrosion began. Why haven't these people...
Maybe the Artisanship Commission are just more dedicated to their work? The Divination Commission's diviners aren't exactly a hard act to follow.
At the end of the day, work is work. You need it to live. You know, Marge, adults forget what relaxation means after a...
Sounds like you're...
Just speaking from the heart.
That's it! First you arrive out of the blue, then the general recruits you to the cause. It's like the stories where Imperial heroes bring salvation to the world. Still, it doesn't look like they're rolling out the red carpet. We might be getting ahead of ourselves. The Artisanship Commission is full of workshops, building state-of-the-art mechanisms and craftsmen designing brand new concepts. Periodically stirring up trouble is part of their tradition. Entire buildings vanishing into thin air, puppet riots. It seems like the craftsmen are too afraid to go in. But they...
Either way, we'll have to go in. Let's ask around first.
A war are lost. Yes, it seems...
Master Gongsh. Oh, are you guys Cloud Knights? Are you... You're sorry.
Yeah.
You mean the General invited you? Is that there's been a
You...
Waiting or... Please. There's been... I don't get... The word Master... I need...
Why did...
It's recent... Anyway.
100...
If you...
Don't...
None...
What... Botanical disaster? It must be the ambrosial arbor. But what about the furnace his master mentioned?
The Stellaron facilitated the resurrection. The severity of the corrosion become...
Upon commission, stay away!
Hold on! Let us explain. We're not...
What excuses do you have? Surprise me! Just passing by, stumbled in, door wide open. Within commission grounds today was sown. An evil spun by hands unseen, unknown. No longer. If the security mechanisms didn't teach you a lesson, these robots will.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Golden cloud toad, illumination dragonfish.
You...
Does the
Weird.
But it's a... But then... means I... Look, this is a good thing I got. You all saw the Jade Gate on your way in, I assume? The shifting screen works in the same way. It connects to...
Thank goodness.
Ordinary. How absurd. The Commission is... This is the first thing that came to mind when the tree demon attacked. It's a mechanical... I invented this weapon.
Let me guess.
And then... Ignite. Fire beats wood. There's no way we can...
Wanna spar?
Very good. The master reveals the door, but... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Seems like it worked. That tree demon must be writhing in pain. All right, there's no time to lose. Hurry through the shifting screen to the opposite side before the branches grow back.
Time well spent.
Oh, look, the ambrosial arbor's roots.
They've been caught. Help me, dear young friends. Let's hack them away together. We can't let the root...
Careful, it's changing.
Whoa! What kind of monster is this?
Miraculous! It creates life at will! Such incredible power! Great. I'll free you from your chains! Disappear among the sea of butterflies! Illusions of the past!
Time for a shot.
Ready to lose yourself?
You can fight it, or rock with it!
Time for a shot.
I'm on guard.
It's guarding the ambrosial arbor's roots and the furnace.
That's for you.
Keep up!
No matter how much damage we do, it just heals itself. No.
We'll have to retreat for now. Follow me.
No wonder the Xianzhou... Miss Ting Yun...
I'm afraid this Ebendir...
has long...
I wonder... The Ebendir seems to heal itself instantly, but perhaps it's drawing that power from elsewhere.
Are you listening to Mr. Yang?
The monster only seems to be
So the General asked you to head to the Alchemy Commission, hmm? The Artisan Ship Commission had no choice but to halt operations once the Tree Demon appeared. Young friends, I have a suggestion.
Any thoughts, Master Gong?
As Mr. Yang, precise.
Not only that.
Take hold of your weapon. See? My theory was correct! Keep going!
here!
Give me a moment.
I guess we're done.
I suspect the ambrosial arbor's root system must have spread far underground. The only thing we can say with confidence is that we removed the majority of those within the bounds of the Artisanship Commission. Let's hurry, before they have a chance to grow back.
So, the next step is...
I
Look, the roots coiled around the creation. Excellent!
Great. Time for a shot.
Lance at the ready.
What a headache.
Pretty good crowd today.
Turn it up!
Naughty child.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it!
Nap time. Don't mess with me. I'll end your misery. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. What a headache. Just a little something.
Ready to jam.
Don't mess with me. Who's next? I'll end your misery.
Let's rock!
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Nap time.
It's time.
Huh? Peaches? I am kinda hungry. smashed to pieces.
What a headache.
Lance at the ready. Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
Turn it up.
Time for a shot. Nap time. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. I'll end your misery.
Song's for you. Nice teamwork.
Don't mess with me. Who's next?
Lance at the ready. Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
Let's rock.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
What a headache. Naughty child. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Nap time.
I'm on guard.
So you are afraid of me.
It's getting weak. Quick, finish it off.
General Jing Yuan said the ambrosial arbor was an unfathomable. At first glance, that deer could have been an ordinary life form, but the ability to heal such grave wounds in an instant. If a mortal creature, no wonder the people of the
You are a man of vision, Mr. Yang. It's a perhaps some of them did reject the Plague Author's gift. But how could an entire civilization resist the temptation of immortality? Ironic, isn't it? The wise are buried, while the fools remain immortal. The Xianzhou regrets being led astray by the abundance. That's why they have decided to embark on the path of the hunt. Maybe it's not too late for redemption. Thank you for your help. I realize you must continue on to the Alchemy Commission, to the Ambrosial Arbor. After witnessing what happened here, I know there will only be more danger ahead. Go, friends, and stay vigilant. I wish you a safe journey.
Huh?